What's good, YouTube? Crown Jewel from Crown Jewel Boxing, back with a gem. Wanted to touch on the highly anticipated, much talked about, and finally real lawsuit filed by Devin Haney against Ryan Garcia as a result of his failed drug test leading up to their fight on April 20th of this year. I think Ryan failed both the test the day before and day of the fight for Ostarine. Minimal research I did. I don't think the Ostarine really played an effect on the fight. Ostarine, in my research, is a drug that it doesn't enhance your strength or speed, but what it does is it helps you hold on to muscle as you're stripping weight. It's evidence that he brought in a weight loss expert, I think in the last 12 hours before the weigh-in, by the name of Scooter, who just so happened to be a strength and conditioning coach that was at one time associated with Zab Judah, which was said by Zab Judah and Scooter on Mill City Boxing. So that creates a cloud of conflict. Of course, Ryan has blamed Scooter for giving him the supplements that had the Ostarine in it. We do know they only found 6 billionths of a gram. We do know that Scooter said that it was a very tough weight cut for Ryan, and that after the 13 pounds, Ryan just said, he couldn't lose anymore. He said Scooter debunked the whole Floyd Mayweather told him to come in 3 pounds over by saying when they were in the sauna and Ryan decided that he was not going to try to do anymore, there was no scale there. They didn't even know what Ryan weighed at that point. You know what I mean? He kind of gave up without even being weighed, and just so happened to be 143 after they had stopped. He didn't know that he was 143 when he stopped, so that debunks that. But either way, if that turns out to not be true, and they in some way can find that Ryan Garcia deliberately took something in an attempt to create a heinous act or to harm Devin Haney in any way that is, superhuman, then he should be punished to the fullest extent of the law. I maintain that. I have no problem with suspensions or even stiffer suspensions. And even the lawsuit, I don't have a problem with, because, but for more reasons than one. Like I said, because if Ryan deliberately did it, he should be punished. But also, what everybody needs to know, if you've ever sued anybody, and I've been involved in a couple of lawsuits, what you're saying is, my backyard is completely clean, and I have no problem with you going through my life with a fine-tooth comb while you go through the person I'm suing's life the same way, because I know I'm good and they're not. And that's even more so prevalent in a situation like this, because we all know Ryan Garcia is just as, if not more, affluent than Devin Garcia, and he would have access to very high-powered lawyers and experts as well. So, they're basically going to be, trying to destroy the reputation of each other as a result of this lawsuit. That is not why I'm saying it's a good thing. I'm saying it's a good thing because we all know that Devin Haney has been associated with Snack, owned by known drug cheat Victor Conti, who's been not just, accused, but convicted of providing performance-enhancing drugs to various world-class athletes, has even served time for it, and has actually said in interviews how easy it is to beat drug tests, and, basically detailed in his interviews on Manager Marty's channel how he can get guys to beat drug tests. So this could have far-reaching implications. We talk about Diddy and all the people that may be affected as a part of the web that is, woven through his connections. Think about all the fighters that have been associated with Snack. A look into Devin Haney's career is a look into Snack. A look into Snack and their practices could potentially affect every athlete that's signed to them. So this could have very, very far-reaching implications, which I'm very much for, because anything that can be done to ensure the safety, or help ensure, because you can never ensure, to help ensure the safety of fighters, I'm all for. Y'all have heard on several videos of mine that a stablemate of mine that I've sparred hundreds of rounds with, former IBF lightweight champion Levander Johnson, lost his life while defending his title back in 2005. So boxing safety is very near and dear to my heart. So if anything that can come out of this to clean up the sport and either reassure us that snack is legit, or both, or and that Ryan is legit, or find that either one of them or both are dirty and kind of put them in a position where they're forced to clean it up, which will in effect make boxing safer, I'm all for it. I think all of us need to just sit back and let the legal system play out, because none of us know exactly which way it's going to go. But again, I think the lawsuit can be a good thing on many fronts. I would just warn that I hope the people bringing a lawsuit have their ducks in a row, because your life is going to be, looked at with a fine-tooth comb as well. We'll see. All of us just have to wait and see what happens. But in the meantime, I will say, I hope that any confirmed intentional wrongdoing is eradicated, punished, and if they can prove damages, then there should be financial implications. And I will come out and say, intentional steroid use, I'm for a lifetime ban for anyone. I'm not for anybody cheating and playing with the health and life of someone else. But that's all I have for y'all right now. Until next time, keep your hands up, your chin down, your ass off the floor. Peace.